This is rated R.
What up, people? Been chilling. I found this dope park, and I was walking. I had a pretty intense morning of getting my butt kicked in chess, which is pretty cool because that doesn't happen often, you know. And yeah, man, I just, I had to go for a walk, free the mind, and I wrote down some things, and I thought I would make a video, just to put it out there. I think it might help somebody. That's probably going through, like, like just some life stuff, because we all go through life every day. Every day has a trouble of its own. So I'm gonna call this one Life Through Chess. Life Through Chess. And in the game of chess is actually a very spiritual game. Like it's very mysterious because after the fourth move, there's no possibility. Kind of like a brand new day, When a new day happens, you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know if, one of your family members might die, like something like that. I'm not taking it to like that. You might get a new job, like take it to the positive end, but in life, it's just you never know what to expect, and that's just the truth. That's the fact. So in the game, you always start new. The object of the game is to capture the king, and you got to protect your king. You got to protect your mind, and that's just like how the game starts. So as soon as, like I said, after the fourth move, troubles start. Kind of like in life, you start the morning off pretty chill. You wake up, you might be, rushing to work. That might be your first, trouble you might encounter. But every day, as we agree, has a trouble of its own, and you're going actually against an adversary. You might be going against a strong chess player. You might be going against a weak chess player, but you're going against an adversary that's trying to attack you. And in life, don't it feel like that sometimes? Like just as soon as you're trying to, go in the righteous path, that's when all the troubles start coming. So we always got to protect our mind and our soul, our spirit. Like I said, some may be weak, some may be like too strong. Like just the other day I was in New York and I played against a master and I gave him a good game. Like he was even like, yo, I respect you, bro. Like he didn't expect me to have like, that chess knowledge, because he's probably playing like people that don't have knowledge of the game. But I've read a couple books on chess, so I'm a pretty good player. And that's why I say, we got to, like in life, it's the same way. If we don't have an instructional manual for life, we're gonna suffer the consequences of living foolishly, or we're gonna get attacked every time a problem comes. Boom, we're gonna get hit hard, and we're probably not gonna know how to react to it. And that's how it was. That's what made me actually want to get better at chess, because one of my boys, he taught me the game. My boy Pedro, he taught me how to play, and he would beat me, man, all the time at the beginning. And then I was like, you know what? I gotta read a book, man. I'm gonna read some books. And then when I started reading books, I started going against other players, and the game got easier. So that's just like the same thing with life. My instruction manual, like, it's the Bible. That there's no book, man. I've read hundreds of books, and nothing really is magical. That book is some other level, man. That book is alive. That's all I gotta say. That Bible is alive. So, and like I said, the object of chess is to reach the king, just like in life. The object of life is to reach to the king, the Most High. But in the game, when you reach that king, all the troubles are done. As soon as, the adversary is trying to get you, he's trying to trick you, moving the pieces. But as soon as you capture the king, all the troubles are done. That's how it's going to be in life, man. When it's all said and done, when we get to the king, all the troubles are going to be gone. You're not going to wake up with anxieties. You're not going to do anything. But in order to get to the king, we got to practice here. Every day is like a little practice mode, Every day is like a game, and we got to take this life serious. I used to not take life serious at all. I used to play life however I wanted to, but now, I'm more conscious. I've gone through, some things, and as soon as family members start dying, like grandparents and stuff, you're gonna see that your soul's gonna change, because you're gonna start seeing like, yo, there's an end to this, so we got to start taking this serious. And that's why chess is such a great teacher. Chess, literally, like, man, I'm thinking about chess like all day sometimes. Like I'm like, man, making this move, and then I take it to life, you know, and life is the same way. So the only way you can level up, you could do it by yourself, but it's gonna be real tough, you know, just like in life. You know, me, I'll be reading the Bible by myself, but it isn't until I get to people that have some strong, you know, spiritual knowledge, or some older folks that, like, you know, they just tell me about life, and then they help me not slip, because, you know, we all slip. So, but if you got that wisdom and them instructions to back you up, and by instructions, you know, I'm talking about the Bible, especially Proverbs and Ecclesiastes. Those are the wisdom books, some of my favorite books in the Bible. You know, you're gonna get pretty far in life, man, because those books have some deep knowledge. And, you know, if you ever, I'm a barber, if you ever sit in my chair and you ever tell me to give you some knowledge, I'm gonna tell you, bro, go to Proverbs. We could read it together, we could chill, but it really happens like on your own. But it also happens when you surround yourself with people, just like in chess. If I would never get better if I don't go against strong players. If I'm playing weak players all the time, you know, I'm not gonna get better. Just like in life, you know, you gotta meet people that are higher level than you in life. And you're gonna be successful, you know, in life. Not successful money-wise, because material things don't really matter. But what really matters is your soul and your mind. You gotta keep your soul right and your mind right. You got those two things in check, you're gonna go pretty far in life. So, and to conclude, like I said, life is to be taken serious, because if not, we're gonna be living foolishly, you know. And we all have done some foolish things, because that's what life's all about. Life's all about growth. Kind of like when we were little, that we couldn't. Like, just like that bird right there. That bird couldn't really fly at the beginning, you know, I had to train. And just like us when we were little babies, you know, like I got a little nephew, and he be walking, you know, he trips, and then he gets up. But now he's 2 years old, he kind of like mastered walking. Now he could run, you know, he could jog, he could do all those things, and it's pretty awesome, man. It's pretty dope to see things like that. And this is one of the most important things. Like, you could learn from people, but you can only learn from experience. That's why in chess you can only get better by playing. Because if not, you're just gonna be copying styles. You're gonna be, you know, you're gonna be a copy. And, you know, I we're all in our heads, you know. And I observe a lot. And, you know, in life, if we don't take it serious, we're gonna go over the same mistakes over and over. We're not gonna have a style. We're not gonna have a style at all. And if we don't have a style, we're gonna be mere copies. If we're copies, nobody really feels that. The moment, you know, you got your own style, you know, your own, like I said, your own little swag, you know, people are gonna start feeling you, because you're gonna, you know, they're gonna be like, yo, this person's different. This person, you know, I can mess with that person, you know, like that person got something about them. They got life. They're actually, you know, moving through life smoothly. And, you know, to finish it off, I'm gonna just say you gotta level up on the daily, man, because life is hard. Life is very hard, and if we don't level up on the daily, you know, we're gonna get stuck, man. And stuck, it's kind of like we're gonna be in quicksand. But if we keep it moving, you know, we're gonna reach places, you know, that we've never thought about. Kind of like if you travel a lot, by the grace of the Most High, I've been able to travel to a lot of places. You know, I haven't gone to Europe yet, to that continent, or Asia, none of that. You know, hopefully I can get there one day. But it's just, you know, you gotta keep it moving. Because notice how when you go on these little trips, these little experiences, you grow, you change as a person, your mind expands, your mind opens up. You even have room to even thank the Creator, you know, like I'm here in this beautiful park. How can I not believe in the Creator when I seen these birds, you know, like hunting for food, there's nature, like, you know, flowers. There's definitely a Creator out there, man. Something made this, man. Just like you can't explain how a baby comes from a liquid form, turns into a solid, you know. Some crazy spiritual things going on out here, you know. We just gotta open up our eyes, have ears to hear, and just, you know, like I said, fear the Most High, and you'll see that wisdom will start coming into your dome. It's funny, man. The kingdom, we got there with the, you know, elevating our dome. So yeah, man, that's all I gotta say. Hopefully this message was positive for you guys, you know. Appreciate you guys if you stayed through the whole video. I'll drop some more knowledge later, man. Have a good day.